homies.
We're dancing. I think the game audio might be up a little loud. I'm turning it down. Let me know how it is. How is everyone doing? We're doing Cadence-ly, Hyrule-tastic, Cryptful, Necrodancer-esque. Welcome, friends. The Historia Homies are back. It only took, don't worry about it, number of attempts to make this game work.
No one fucking count, all right? Nobody count for shit, all right?
New pieces of hardware had to be purchased. Many attempts were made. Riley, my homie, how are you this fine day?
I am doing wonderful, my homie. As we were talking about beforehand, I was getting my head out of the Final Fantasy and getting it into the musical fantasy.
Yes, the musical fantasy of Cadence of Hyrule, the one proper Zelda like crossover game that we will have in this series.
This is a crossover, isn't it?
It is. It's Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. A full title that does suck, but, you know.
Super Mega Unleashed version, DLC included. Now featuring Dante of the Devil May Cry series.
It's like how you go to McDonald's and they got like, well, don't go to McDonald's, but if you were to, they got like sausage egg McMuffin, so-and-so, and then they've got one thing that's called like bacon sandwich with egg or something like that.
Yeah, you don't want to get that. That's
like, why
something.
do you call it that?
That's something untoward.
Yeah, that's something went wrong in the creation of that one.
Jay, I'm so excited to watch this be played by somebody who deeply enjoys it. Grizzy, I am 53 hours in on chapter 14. I'm so scared to end that game because I become obsessed.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm on chapter 4. I wasn't playing a lot for a while because I was editing 2 of the 3 episodes of the arc of Interstitial Infinity that just hit the Patreon today, the first one of which is out live now.
The casino car.
The casino car.
Big money ballers.
Big money,
motherfucker.
Yeah, there it is. But anyway, I am in chapter 4 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but after this tonight, I will play for like another 6 hours. Riley, we're here to play Cadence of Hyrule today. You and I played this briefly at Extra Life.
That's the ideal circumstances, right?
During a block some would call a train wreck, I would call great. Don't worry about it. I have not finished this game. I love Crypt of the Necrodancer. This one is like, I love it in theory more than I've played a lot of it, so I'm excited to hop right in here. Let's do that. You want to do that?
Climb right into this bad boy.
Let's climb the hell in. I'm gonna start a new file. Story mode, fixed beat mode. No, there's a lot of settings it gives you. It lets you do a lot of things. Random seed if you want to, I don't know, randomize.
A roguelike experience, right?
Crypt of the Necrodancer is one. I think this is like less of one.
Every world has its evils.
Oh, does it?
And when the balance of power is inevitably lost.
I like this
It's
better than
up
Breath
to
of the
the
Wild
courageous.
voice acting.
Yeah.
And the wise.
Because it's just like I'm just like somebody sitting here to read lines into a microphone. You know what I mean?
Well, arguably so is Zelda in Breath of the
sometimes-
Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Is it because this voice isn't British?
It might be because it's not British, and it's also because it's like a little
Sometimes.
funky. Like it's like it has the indie vibe to it. You know what I mean?
They need a little extra help.
That heart is a thing in Crypt of the Necrodancer. That's why there's an anatomically correct heart.
Beautiful.
That's what tracks your like beats per minute thing in Crypt of the Necrodancer. And there's Cadence, who's. It is funny that they kind of looked at like Cadence just is the main character of Crypt of the Necrodancer. She is just wearing a Link tunic, but it's red. Like it do fit the bill.
Listen, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Thank you.
I saw you fall from the sky. That landing wasn't very graceful. Are you okay? Oh, you're not Hylian. So you're new here. I'm Trill. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Trill.
Well, it looks like you can still move. I'm glad you're not injured. But you have unfortunate timing. Something strange has been going on in Hyrule.
So we are in a Hyrule in this game.
Okay. Bop, 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 bop.
I'm gonna. Can I interact with this anyway? Oh, there we go.
Aha.
I forgot how Crypt of the Necrodancer works for a second, where because you're moving to the beat, you walk into things to interact with them instead of hitting the A button like in a normal video game.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, Fog of War. That's how you know it's a good game.
Yep. Fog of War for all your turn-based strategy needs, like in this rhythm-based roguelike.
Looks like there's some dead wood in your way.
Wow.
Can you find something to get past it? I'm stumped.
Oh, she's got jokes. Is this stairs? Yes, it is. There we go. I like. Yeah, that's a torch. Can we burn down the stump? The stump does look like a Minish Cap or Four Swords stump. Like there are bits of the art style in this that look like they are kind of emulating those.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some kind of
Can't do that.
puzzle. Oh. Wait a minute. I can just go around it. Oh, I see. So this is already interesting. This is a kind of puzzle that's in Crypt of the Necrodancer, where there are things that if you walk into them from the wrong way, they'll just beat you back the other way. That makes sense.
I like that. Oh. Watch out, this monster is not friendly.
Oh, man.
And do you hear that intense music?
You know I do.
Whenever enemies are around, everyone is forced to move to the beat of the song.
So and the music immediately rips. The Crypt of the Necrodancer soundtrack is by Danny Baranowski, who's the same guy who did Super Meat Boy's soundtrack.
Oh.
I don't know if he worked on, because I'll tell you right now, we are gonna hear some really cool remixes of Zelda songs in this. I don't know if he worked on it. Thought out loud.
The good news is that monsters always dance in simple patterns.
These simple dancers.
These simple dancers learn their patterns and you'll always be able to defeat them without taking damage yourself.
Just wanna hop up here.
I'm fascinated right now. I'm sitting upstairs in my home and I can hear hammering going on. There was not hammering or plans for hammering when I stepped into here. So I'm very interested to find out what my wife is doing.
I was gonna say the last project I heard about her doing was painting related, not hammering related. That's different tools.
Today she did ask, could you saw some things before your stream? And I was like, I've never sawed anything in my life.
Hell yeah.
I'm scared of power tools.
No, that's great though. Listen, we all become our parents, a scary thing that we get told. One way I am excited to be my dad is proficiency with power tools. That's the one where I'm like, all right, he's got a basement full of these fuckers and maybe one day I can too.
That's gonna be you. You're gonna get there.
I would love that. We have a broadsword now, so we're doing that 3 across. It's really throwing us a lot of just Crypt of the Necrodancer mechanics in here. You were not do you think it was the circumstances in which you played Crypt of the Necrodancer and this game, or do you think are rhythm games like this, where it's not? Because
here's the thing, I love Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush, I was like, this game bops, this game rules. But with Crypt of the Necrodancer, it just didn't click. It just didn't do it. And it bummed me out because I like Zelda and I like rhythm games.
Sure.
It's like, why is this one not working? But it just didn't. There's something about the way that you have to be in time that just did not click with me. So I had to give. I just like, all right, well, that ain't for me.
This is also a very I don't know if I would say the Switch Pro controller has it's a fine D-pad, but it's not it's a little bit squishy in a way that I think might make that kind of problem worse, where if you're trying to go right on the beat, you want something that's got a click to it.
Yeah, I should play it on my keyboard.
Maybe, yeah.
Because then you got the loud-ass percussion.
That's how I played Crypt of the Necrodancer originally, was on my laptop, just on my laptop D-pad, the directional, just the arrow keys.
Like God intended.
Hey, we found Link and Zelda. They're both... Look who's about to wake up in a bed. It's our guy, or it's not our guy, depending on who we choose.
We can artificially give this game a pretty good rating if you go right.
I would argue that the option to do so, 1, means we should, and 2, means it does earn those points fully, even if it is just an option. I think that is all real. I think that is genuine. All right, so will we visit Link or Zelda? We're doing Zelda, right?
Yeah, I agree. I would like to see you try to play this game on golf ball. You know what I mean? On golf arcade machine.
Oh!
Where it's like the ball that you slide. So it's like slide, slide, slide.
Well, you know they make mouses like that, where it's the mouse that has the orb as a tracker instead of the. I grew up using one of those, where it's a big
That's
orb.
insane.
I know,
What?
I know it is. I know. It's what my parents had. My parents had like a friend who would fix up their computer, and by that I mean like install Napster and a bunch of like Napster is based, but like a bunch of shitty like Windows XP era virus protection programs that didn't work, and also would give them like yeah, exactly. I am surprised I don't know Bonsai Buddy as a good personal family friend, to be honest. Here we are. Here's Impa. Impa's
That's
just
here.
Character. Yeah. Who are you? At first I was alarmed when you fell from the sky, but then I saw that Trill was with you, so you must be trustworthy. And let's fucking use the Triforce to wake a person up.
Bam! Zapped!
Yeah, baby.
That flash! It looked like the Triforce! I knew you were special. Thank you for helping to wake Zelda.
I thought you were doing Zelda's voice for a second, and I was like, bold choice, bold
It's
accent
me,
call.
Princess Zelda of the Land of Hyrule.
Hey, it's Hyrule over here.
I'm wisdom in here.
Also, Seraph points out that it did do the like Dark World transition noise from Link to the Past when we fell into the portal. The
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
All right, she's been asleep. Try and find your way home. Oh, okay, so Trill isn't staying with us. Trill's just fucking left.
Trill's like, I'm out. I was here to get you to this moment.
I gotta get to a night shift at the fucking Hyrule MTA. I gotta make sure the spirit tracks run on time.
I run the L train. I'm the reason that there's no trains on the Green Line right now. Chicago mentioned.tumblr.com.
All right. So Cadence has gone back to her own world. We're now just playing as Zelda.
Oh, cool. So this is like, Cadence is like, deuces, I'm out.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think that is something very funny where like Cadence isn't hardcore pulled back into this world. She's pulled in for like a minute.
Fucking rules. That's like that's a hilarious style of crossover of like imagining like, hi, I'm Master Chief. It's time to wake up now. Goodbye.
Oh, thanks, Master Chief. Goodbye. Anyway, I'm Kirby. Hello, welcome to Dreamland.
I'm so happy you awake, Zelda, but a lot has changed in Hyrule while you've been asleep.
Son of a bitch.
I'll stick with you to help make some sense of everything.
This one's an interesting game because I feel like I can't talk too much because I want you to keep on beat. I don't want to like distract you.
I'm like trying to follow the beat on the bottom too much because it's also I have one headphone on, one headphone on, the other not. We found Nehru's Love.
Oh hey, I know that one.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. Redacted comments about unreleased project.
How much can we reference this project? I feel like we've said it at this point.
I know. Don't worry about it is my answer to that question and several others.
Use at the right time to deflect projectiles or melee damage from all directions. If your timing is one beat early, you can still block the damage.
Okay.
That happened to my buddy Eric.
What, Nehru's Love?
Yeah.
Buddy,
my buddy Eric.
can your buddy introduce me to Nehru? Is she free on Thursday when I'm free? Diamonds only drop us the last enemy on the screen is defeated. Okay, so diamonds are like the upgrade stuff and get like permanent. In Crypt of the Necrodancer, they're like get better things for your next run. They're those items. I wonder how they work in this. I don't remember. Oh, this is a nice looking Hyrule Castle.
It is great. Chat, am I moving in time with the music or do I need to change when I hear the music?
Yeah, which of us is more on time?
Because if the lag is just one beat, then like that, if the lag is 2 beats, that's okay. But if it's 1 beat, that's obnoxious.
This music, this feels very Game Boy. But with like a beat under it.
Yeah, I love like this style of Zelda remix always hits for me. Like any kind of video game like remix, I'm just like, yeah.
Let me fucking dance to it. It rocks. So our villain. No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, as somebody who's been listening to nothing but Final Fantasy remixes
oh yeah, you and me both. I have had the FF7 remake soundtrack on at work, and I think the guy who works next to me thinks I'm just listening to like symphony music, and is probably like, "What the fuck's up with Jay?"
You should listen to the strong songs. You should listen to the strong songs on Final Fantasy VII and bring down game audio.
I just
a
did.
smidgen.
Hell yeah. I got you. Strong Songs is a show. You've talked about Strong Songs a lot, and I do need to check it out at some point.
It's great because like it's Kirk Hamilton, who I think sounds like one of the nicest people in the world, talking about music, which he is so passionate about that like it is electric. And most of the times it's stuff like, oh, it's Black Hole Sun, or like, oh, it's the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. We're going to talk about like the key the song is in and why that's important, and what shape does the progression make, and like what are the what are the different instruments doing, and how do they all work together to form this thing, and like, oh, what context was the song made in. It's like a blast. It's such like a beautiful setup. But like he did this for Final Fantasy VII, and like I think really kind of like elucidated some really cool things about what they were doing with the sound chip on the PlayStation 1. And then how the remake reinterprets those. And it's
that's fascinating.
That rules. He did it on Zelda music too. This Zelda episode actually made me cry, but that's just because I cry when I think about music too much.
Yeah, man, it rules. I was talking to a buddy of mine about some with the SNES, I think SNES era. Yeah, 'cause he sent me. There is a. Fuck is it? It's not Pictionary. What? It's like a board game, video game on the SNES that has like one of the most insanely OP and didn't need to go hard but does any soundtracks of all time. And we started talking about a game called Plock on the Super Nintendo, which is another it's just by a composer from the SNES era who got like the game is not memorable, but the soundtrack got more out of that sound chip than like anything. He worked on like a Silver Surfer game on the SNES that had similar vibes. Just like stuff from that era that really knew how to use. Tim Follin, thank you, Grizzy. Yeah, Tim Follin is the guy.
Tim fucking Follin.
Who also we then retroactively found out worked on the Pictionary or whatever it was game that my friend had originally sent me.
Let's go.
To talk about the game for a second, we've learned that our villain in this is named Octavo. We saw him in the opening cutscene. It is just Vadi. It is just slightly different looking Vadi.
Octavo, let's move those letters around really quickly and see what we can make.
No, it's a little off. There's no I in Octavo.
Octavio.
It might be Octavio and I misread it. Who knows? It could be. There's no way to know. Anything
we can't roll the tape back.
Yeah, that's impossible to do. These streams get eaten by a giant worm at the end of the night every time.
That's what Dune's about.
That's what Dune 2 is about, yeah. But yeah, between him looking like Vadi and a lot of this, I know we haven't done an episode on Minish Cap yet, but this game looks a lot like their own take on Minish Cap's sprite work. I think the Crypt of the Necrodancer team just loves Minish Cap and wanted to do like their own spin on Minish Cap. That's my thought here. Yeah, it rules. All right. We have to use certain items. Very good.
Creatively navigate. You know what it is.
Yeah, you know. Crucially, a thing this game does that Crypt of the Necrodancer doesn't do is once you defeat all the enemies in a place. Oh god. Oh, I'm just sliding.
Ice. You made it. You're good. So don't go on that bottom part.
Okay, I can't go that way.
Okay, I see what you have to do. You have to go on the low side on the left.
Yeah.
And then slide in, hit the slime, take the slime spot, go up.
I don't know if I can go in that low. Because, like, this is oh, no, yeah, there we go. Ah, oh, no! I got too ambitious.
Oh, no.
It's fine. All right, we'll make it one more
That must not be part of the puzzle.
No, I think it was. But so now that we defeat the enemies in here, I can move at whatever pace I want without disrupting the like beat, which is a nice thing that Crypt of the Necrodancer didn't do, and I wish it did.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't go through that way.
We have a shovel, we have a bomb, we have Nehru's love.
We have a shovel, a bomb, and the concept of love. But let me leave and come back and see if that.
Because even if you would hit them, then it wouldn't have lined up correctly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because then we do that, and then, you fall in and die. And then you fall in and die. We probably need to come back with iron boots or something, with something to get through there.
Something stylish.
Ooh, here's a whole new area. Okay, there are a lot of guys here. I will give the, Oh, I've killed our princess! But the fates are watching over her. It's fine, actually. The fates say, do you want to continue or do you want to fucking quit?
Even quit.
Okay, and here's where the roguelike stuff... Oh, there's like a proper, like, fates, you know, like Greek fates with the thread lady here.
Interesting. Is that Zelda canon? Is this someone we need to know? Hi, are you the one that other light spirit is based off of in Twilight Princess?
Riley is hungry for Ordon lore, for Lord On.
I wanted to know so bad!
In a way that no one else is, and they're right for it. I've seen Octavo a lot just because he's the sort of character who gets popular. Did Octavo get popular on Tumblr? That makes sense. There's a little bit of Onceler in that motherfucker. Hello, dear. This is where adventurers with unfinished business end up. It looks like the fates aren't done with you yet. Why not take something along to help you on your quest? You never know what you might come in handy in the future.
Jay, I don't usually do this. Can I go get another beer?
Oh, you can. You certainly may.
Sweet. I'll be right.
Go for it. Go get yourself a bevy. I will vamp. So what secrets about Riley Hopkins can I reveal while they're gone? None. I know. The only secret I have about Riley Hopkins is that however good you think they are of a person, they're even better. Oh, we can choose what Sheikah Stone to return to. Bada bada ba. Yeah, I was saying too, Riley. Viscount XX, thank you for raiding with a party of 3. Welcome to Historia Homie. Yeah, apparently you do. Welcome to Historia Homies. My co-host is on their way back. We are playing through the opening hours of Cadence of Hyrule, adding it to a rubric we have where we are evaluating the opening hours of every Zelda game in a random order. I'm saying this assuming your name. You may not be. I don't remember your name before, but I apologize if I should. We roll the wheel every week, and Cadence of Hyrule is where we have landed. We are schmoovin' and seeing how this game's opening hours line up. Riley, welcome. We've been raided by a party of 3.
Oh, party of 3. Thank you. I usually listen to party of 1, but
Yeah.
Oh, podcast listener, thank you so much for listening to our podcast. Thank you for stopping by our stream for the first time. It is a blast to have you around, and we appreciate it.
I love hearing people popping into the streams for the first time. That's great.
I stepped away to get another beer, and then my wife was like, "Have you eaten dinner yet?" And I was like, "No." So I prepared the dinner of my forefathers.
Okay, what do you got?
Which is a large thing of cheese. A extremely large sausage stick.
Yeah, baby.
And a stack of quackers.
Riley, would you like to know what I had for lunch today?
Jay, regale me.
A third of a brick of cheese, some summer sausage, and some avocado toast.
Let's fucking go.
We are on pretty much the same plane. Is the game still a little loud? Thank you for letting us know. It is.
It's just because it's a bop, you know? And so, like, I hear the music and it like turns up in my heart and my soul. Yeah, but thank you for letting us know, because it is something we're trying to get a hold of. Yeah,
I've cranked it down a bit more. There we go. That's probably better. I just want to make sure it like comes through enough for everyone, because I do it is think a rhythm the soundtrack fucking rips is the thing. All right. Yeah, so the longer we go without taking damage while we're fighting enemies, the more power gets stored in our Triforce of hot beats here.
All right, Viz, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for stopping by, and have a wonderful one.
Just 100% Celeste 64. Hell yeah, congrats on that.
100% actually. That's fucking yay. That's tough.
Yeah, well, Celeste 64 rocks. I think our own PB streamed that on here at one point because they streamed the original Celeste. That thing's a really cool, like, I don't know if you'd call it a remake, but whatever it is. Look at that sausage.
A D-make? It's such a big sausage.
It is a D-make, I guess, yeah.
Oh. Jay, I feel extremely powerful right now.
As well you should.
I asked Mandy what she was hammering down there, and she said, "Don't worry about it."
Oh, that's encouraging.
She had the rubber mallet out.
You know, Mandy is not directly involved in Moonshot stuff, but sometimes Mandy really has Moonshot energy, and that is a very, like, that is a conversation that's happened in our, like, internal Discord where someone will be on a call for 4 hours and, like, the text chat will be full of incredibly mysterious images, and we'll be like, Marn, what the fuck is going on? And she'll be like, don't worry about it.
It's very much like she just does not get online, has no interest in it, never wants to be perceived.
Good the fuck for her.
Would fucking kill.
Oh, you're down there now. I have to go down there. Oh shit! Don't respawn all the guys. Okay, you didn't. Yeah, that's the fucking life. We'll go find a dungeon in a minute, but I do want to find what's in this chest. I fucked that up slightly. Oh, he's down here. It is a little funny. I'm like noticing a lot of enemies that like this guy that just follows you is like a direct analog to an enemy in Crypt of the Necrodancer. There's mushrooms that are directly from Crypt of the Necrodancer. There's a bomb spot here, I think. Oh, that's not how I thought that would work. I thought it would go where I was. There we go. Oh, we'll go in that hole in a moment.
As you've mentioned a few times, probably looking at Zelda Classic. This feels familiar to me.
I forget what that is.
Someone has said these words to me before, and I'm going to do this right now, live on air.
Yeah, go for it. While you're looking that up, the one thing that I'm really sad we didn't get a chance to do you know about that Link's Awakening that's all on one screen that was around for a minute?
I do not. I've seen Zelda Classic before. The thing that I like it a lot, I'm very excited about it. The problem is that it doesn't have I want like Minish Cap style graphics instead of Oracle of Ages graphics. But I now have a respect for Oracle of Ages that I didn't before, and I'm interested in just like learning it. So I'm going to download that right now, actually. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting I have love. There we go. Where'd that Wizrobe go? There you are. Oh, it does the little squeak like it does in regular Zelda, too.
Got him. Dead. Roasted.
Yeah, baby.
$100.
Do-do-do. I forget which Zelda that cave theme is from. There's a lot of stuff in this where I'm like, oh man, which motif is that originally from? I like don't remember. That's kind of fun, too. It's a little bit of a tour of music from the ages.
The thing about this game that I think got me originally that I was like, oh, I wish it had more music in it or more different songs. But because the thing it does is it interprets motifs, which I really like. I just like want more of it. You know what I mean? And so I was like, but where's this song? Which is the wrong question to be asking. Because
No,
the
I
answer
do
is like,
get
look
you,
at what
though.
it's doing.
I don't think it's all the way the wrong question, though. But I do think what it's doing, it sounds real good. The Link's Awakening thing I mentioned is literally the entire game is running at once, and you can zoom in or out as far as you want. Like, the entire island or whatever is running in real time. That is the whole idea. So it got shut down after like 3 days by Nintendo.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? Yeah.
Nintendo, no one in the world hates their fans.
Yep. Nintendo, bastard company who I hate so dearly and convinces me every day to try to do more despite them specifically.
Devilish work. Devilish. Welcome, Fate's Chosen One. I've been expecting you. Would you like me to read your future for 10 smackaroonies? Okay, here I go. I see a great lake. Your fate is to find a way to swim into it. Take some swimming lessons, dipshit. Find out if the YMCA is teaching some classes or something.
Figure your shit out, boy.
But yeah, you can find videos of that Link's Awakening. I forget the name of it. You can find videos of that online. It's nuts. Like, it's incredibly impressive. It makes me really sad that it got
Yeah. Why are people freaking out? What's that?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm watching the stream. Bit rate. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I am seeing unstable, which is interesting. I am still seeing the stream. Stream looks okay.
Yeah, I can stop playing for a minute and futz around if I need to.
How's shrimp resting? Let me see here. I mean, it's all running. I'm watching the Twitch stream right now, and it's like moving forward without a problem.
Okay. Well, let us know if it gets really bad, and I'll futz around. I gotta stop just like getting distracted by every screen I go to and doing Cryptid and Necrodancer stuff. I gotta get to this location we gotta do. I wonder if Ganon does show up in this. I actually have no idea. Or is
I know Skull Kid is in the DLC, right?
Yeah, which is very exciting.
It just crashed for a second. All right, well.
Okay.
It's good now, it's good now.
If it's good now, it's good now. Happy to keep an eye on it. Ooh. There's some Ocarina of Time Hyrule Field. The dun 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 dun. Yeah, I am definitely like, give me just a tour of Zelda music in a new fun way all day. I am good. I'm there.
Did you listen? I sent you the other day a fucking dubstep cover of the Song of Storms I used to listen to all the time when I was a kid.
You know what? I meant to listen to that and forgot, but I should. You're so right.
As two recovering dubstep heads who love Zelda, I think it's meant for us.
I do like to be reminded of the fact that, like, there's an alternate world where you and I meet at, like, a Skrillex show in 2012, you know?
We meet in Lollapalooza seeing...
Figure, whoever it was. I can't bottle these or anything.
My first... Hello, Electric Gun. Happy Hyrule Homies Day to you as well.
Yes.
My first dubstep song was a dubstep remix of Lights by Ellie Goulding, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Ellie Goulding was like Skrillex's girlfriend when her first stuff came out. That was like, she is great in her own right, but like that was like a big part of what like got her first record deal, I think, or part of it. I might be wrong. I know they did. I know they were like together when her early stuff came out. That's just some trivia from me to you. Yeah, no, there were a lot of, like, mid-range dubstep people who came to Albany when I was a teen. I saw, like, Excision, like, 3 times.
Let's go.
Oh, here's a River Zora who's just talking.
Oh, it's talking, is that the first time?
It might be. I don't know, but I think it might be the first time we've seen that.
It happens in A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah,
because the Queen Zora there is a River Zora, and she talks to you. She's chill.
That's right.
The
prince, I haven't seen him. There's a prince? The prince of who? Oh, it's gotta be a Prince Zora. I was like, there can't be a fucking another figure of royalty here. That'd be breaking the rules.
The Zora are always a distinct royal nation.
Yeah.
They're a vassal to Hyrule.
They
hey,
sure
Google.
are.
Turn off office lights. I was like, why the fuck are these lights still on? Bring them down. Bring down the house lights.
Yeah, you told Google what to do and it didn't listen. Oh fuck, I froze.
Don't fuck it up.
I'm trying. Whoa, what's going on in here?
Oh, they're sleeping. Ghosts. ...
Yeah, are they... Or are they like... Yeah, what is going on? Everyone's snoozing. Or dead. These ones are definitely ghosts. What the fuck is happening here?
You
All right, well,
wake them up.
Yeah, we've got trouble coming. This came out after Breath of the Wild, so I'm sure they were like, I wonder what it was like working with Nintendo for this, like immensely, of course.
I have to imagine they are as like strict and stringent as like Squeenix is about, like, you know, you've heard about how like the reason Cloud has no interest in costumes in Smash is because Squeenix is like, but what if somebody doesn't know it's Cloud?
Right, yeah, he needs to be like as recognizable as humanly possible at all times. All right, we need to figure out the way into this ice place. Unless we're not actually supposed to, like, I don't think this is the first dungeon I went to back in the day, back when I played this, but I'm willing to learn. Yeah, I love that the Zora, they're all just real River Zoras. They're all talking River Zora. This is great.
What if someone mistakes Cloud for Gohan?
It could happen.
Man, Cloud is just Gohan. Like, you look at that Final Fantasy 7 art, like the original game. That man, that's Gohan. That's Cell Saga Gohan.
Same guy.
He's alive and he's with us.
Uh-huh. Same exact guy. Oh, there's just a heart piece hanging out here.
Oh yeah. I can't spend another day of my life just eulogizing Akira Toriyama, and you're getting me very close to, so be careful out there.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I want to defeat everything else in here, but I can't kill that fish, I don't think.
So there's something south. There's a door you can interact with.
Yeah.
We go up and around again.
Let's go that way. Oh, I should get my better shovel back. Yeah, dude, it's just a non-stop bop over here. There we go. Hello. What's up, friend?
Bren?
Yeah, go. You got it. Oh, okay, that's all he's
That's
got.
it. That's all he's got. He was like, hey, homie.
Oh, hey, Cadence is back.
I didn't go home.
I decided to legally
isekai'd.
change my address to Cadence of Hyrule. It just seemed like the thing to do. It's on the tin. I can't not be Cadence of Hyrule. I got here quickly with that loot. You can keep. We're getting a loot. A lute is one of those instruments that like is a classic fantasy instrument that. Oh, I can just play that whenever I want to warp. Look at that. Fun thing to have. All
Classic
right,
fantasy instruments that are just cool.
Yeah. It's like I have no idea what one sounds like, but I know that motherfucker in the King Killer Chronicles books has one. Like, it's just one of those fantasy instruments.
It's like a guitar by way of the viola, right?
I think so. It's a little bit like a biwa, the big, like, there's the Japanese instrument that is kind of similarly shaped, but they play it with the little fan. You know what I'm talking about? Similar to that. Oh, how did I get over to that guy? Oh, we need a rocks cape or something for that.
No. You scoot that brick down.
Yeah, you're right.
Or just do that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that not what you were suggesting?
Nope, that was the right thing to do, though.
Ate a little damage, but it's fine. We got a key. So there's a little bit of, like, overworld dungeoniness, because we just got a key here in Hyrule fucking Field.
Like that.
What it goes to, who knows? What's up here? Oh, nowhere we can go.
Why don't you push that rock?
I tried to before and it wouldn't go. Oh no, it does go. There we go. It doesn't get us much of anywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a map down here. But yeah, it's so surprising. I'm sure there's probably more stories of how this game came to exist than I know, but like the idea that Nintendo, the most precious with their own IP game company in the world, allowed this to be made is so interesting to me. Like,
Yeah.
how did that? And I love that it did, obviously. Like, it's a cool game, but how did this take place? What do you got?
On the left, waterfall.
Yeah, I don't know how to get up to that, though.
The brick. Bottom left.
Oh, I didn't even notice the brick.
Slide it over, slide it up.
Yep, you're so right. Slide it over, slide it up. There we go. Scroll of Ancient Weapon, I think is what that said.
I think so. Or enchant weapon.
Enchant Weapon, that makes more sense. Yeah, you crack that bad boy open.
Got a Waybird half-acre hazy IPA.
Oh, fabulous.
Chicago mentioned.
Chicago mentioned. Yeah, Grizzy, to your point, this happened one time and then never again.
I mean, they did the 2 Hyrule Warriors games.
Those count. I'll give you that. Ooh, we have a spear now. Okay. Those do. When we get to those, I have never played one of those. I've played some regular Dynasty Warriors and didn't really like it. But I think I'll probably like those ones more because my friend Link is there.
Yeah, they're fun because you can be like, oh, I'm going to play as Medley and also bring in Fee and Skull Kid.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, cool, the whole gang's here.
Oh, can't get in there.
Yeah, Among Us show with Elijah Wood.
What'd you say?
Among Us television show with Elijah Wood.
Is that real, or are you just psyoping me?
He's playing
on
green. He's playing green Among Us.
What the fuck are we doing? As a culture, you know? As like a species. What are we really accomplishing here?
He said, "Woo, very excited to be in this project."
Oh, I'm glad he's excited. I bet he really means it when he says that too.
Ashley Johnson is purple.
I don't think she is. I think she's one of the normal people colors.
Purple.
Purple, yeah, purple. If it's good enough for Barney the Dinosaur, it's good enough for Ashley Johnson.
Hyrule Warriors is its own kind of funny in that it does... Grizzy wants to leave you pure. I will not. It does give you like, hi. You know Zelda bad guys, right? What if instead of any of those, we just have big booby anime woman?
Yes, I do know about that. I know about that. I know she's just like in love with Link and like wants to bang him.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't?
Which, yeah, you know, I can't fault that. It's a good looking Link in that game. He's got that little scarf.
One of my favorite Link designs, frankly.
It's a solid Link design. I ain't mad at it.
Gotta stop getting hit.
Yeah. I keep forgetting I have the reflect. Like genuinely, like it wants me to use my shoulder buttons more than I'm thinking to. We got a ring.
2 kills with 1.
Yeah. Oh, we got a fire rod. That's just what we need to deal with the ice problem, I bet.
All right.
It won't help us swim, but it'll help us ice.
That's what I'm always saying.
Yeah.
Hey, this is your inventory.
Oh, thanks. Does this involve
buttons
buttons?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Buttons and
makes some
items.
sense. Let's do that to A. Yeah, that's fine. Scroll of Enchant Armor. Timber increases your armor by 0.5, 1 use only. Enchant Weapon increases your weapon damage by 1 use only. Okay. I'm gonna try and clear out this place, I say, while I have the 1 heart.
Half heart.
Yep, no
hearts.
I didn't understand how that purple mushroom worked. Well, we've still got our fire rod, and I got just the 1 diamond. That's fine. We don't need anything, I don't think. I'm gonna send us back to just above to around the Zoro's domain and see if the fire rod helps us there at all. Yeah, man. Yeah, it is like the one song for a lot of area. You are right, but it does rock. It is a good groove.
I think it's easier for me to listen to while the game is playing than it is to like listen to the soundtrack passively. You know what I mean?
I think that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. I feel that way about a lot of music game soundtracks. Like, I feel that way about the Crypt of the Necrodancer soundtrack. I even feel that way about like when I played of like Metal Hellsinger and stuff like that. There's just stuff that sounds incredible while you're in the game's zone that just doesn't necessarily sound the same way when you're... Oh my god, I killed a ghost! What happens
Clear
when
him
I do
out.
it to you? He does. Okay,
Get
yeah,
rid of
let's
all
see
of
if it
them.
does anything. Oh my god, I didn't know I could do this. This seems disrespectful to the dead.
Oh no, they're bad ghosts.
Oh, they are bad ghosts. Ooh, that was... He just fucking kept shimmying.
Some ghosts had me under their spell. Thanks for saving me.
He's got a
Take
surfboard.
these flippers as thanks.
He's holding us. He's a Zora with a surfboard. Fuck yeah.
Let's go, baby.
That's Zora's flippies. We going flip, motherfucker. There we go. Oh, I can't attack while I'm in the water. That's a problem. There we go. We've got that one for the entrance. Frozen and no surfing permitted. Ah, the King of the Zoras will hate that.
How many One Piece characters surfed? They should.
They must.
I think Trafalgar strikes me as a surfer.
Trafalgar,
Derogatory.
yeah. I mean, Luffy certainly would if given the opportunity, right? Like, if offered, he would.
No, because he'd sink and die.
I know that, but like I feel like, okay, if he... I know he's not stupid, but...
He is.
I feel like if, like... What's the robot? Frankie. If Frankie, like, built him a surfboard that he assured him would, like you give Luffy magnet boots, you magnetize him to the surfboard, you just make the surfboard work really good, Luffy'll surf on that.
I follow. That tracks.
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. You know One Piece more than I do.
I'll incorporate this into my belief system.
Oh, cool. Glad. Okay, that won't work with the key we got outside, which makes sense. We're in a dungeon. What is these stairs over? Those seem like the easier stairs over there. Probably the only... I have no idea if the dungeons are like linear order or not in this game. If they are, first Zelda game and only Zelda game, I think, to start with an ice dungeon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're
guess
frozen.
it's non-linear. Like the map seems open enough that I'm gonna guess it's not linear. Oops. I keep fucking getting the timing. Oh yeah, we can find the shopkeeper. Ooh, okay.
And that's the thing. It's like this game is very lethal to me, and I think it might be because I'm bad at it. But like I'm seeing you also get like a bunch of like hits left and right.
Oh yeah. Like I've played a good amount of this of regular Crypt of the Necrodancer, but like not in a long time. And like at no point does it really stop being kind of overwhelming when there's a lot of different guys who have different like patterns and like what directions you can hit them from. Like it's one of those things that you kind of have to just build up your own like sort of expectations on and deal with like on the fly. Torch
Do we need to spend our scrolls that we got?
We should. I'm gonna go ahead. I want to save one for the boss, whatever the first boss is, but we can use one of them now because I think. Oops. One of them was timed temporarily. Okay.
They're both.
It's probably just until we lose it.
Well, let's not risk it. Let's save them for bosses.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you're right.
But yeah, like, because, you know, it's all knowing what enemies move on, like, every other beat or every beat. Oh, yeah, also, it is a randomly generated dungeon, so this is completely new now.
Okay, bunch of guys right behind that wall.
Yep.
Keep them funneled. Keep them funneled.
Oh, yeah. That's how we do.
Don't let them all pour in.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Clear them. Clear them. Oh, get that little torch.
Yeah. There we go. Whoa! Let a stalactite fall on that guy. There we go.
Oh, yeah, we're moving now. We're schmoving now,
Yeah,
everybody.
we're grooving now. It's
Mimic,
also
mimic.
Oh, we got a compass. I will also say it is also different to follow the beat of the game when I only have one headphone on.
Why don't you have both headphones on?
Oh no, I'm listening to the game through through my TV's audio.
Oh.
I'm playing this on a little TV. That's part of my brilliant solution to the Elgato problem of don't worry about it. That's okay. I think that's a boss in there, judging by the skull.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, we gotta see the shopkeeper. This guy's an institution of Crypt of the Necrodancer. Like, every track in the game has a bonus version that is... Normally, enemies can't follow you in there. That's interesting. There we go. Let's buy a piece of heart. Oh, no, we can't. We don't have money. Oh, no, we should. 75, not 15. That makes sense. Oh, the Wizrobe threw me off. There he is. I gotta use the flame rod. What am I doing? Oh, that just nullified the flame. Okay.
We're learning.
There we go.
All right, no money.
No money. This just makes there be a bomb there. Gotta go. Do these all? Oh. I didn't know that would happen to me. Okay, so we have a key from the overworld that doesn't work here, understandably.
Heard.
Understandably. One of these must, or not. I guess these all just direct you away.
There must be another button that reverses them.
Maybe. I'm tempted to go fight that boss, even though we don't have the hearts for it. Shit.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, hey, a key. I guess you can just buy those in the death shop.
All right.
I have no idea if that'll work in the actual dungeon, but we'll find out.
Further to try.
All right, and once more into a whole new version of the place. Okay, that knocked his shield off. I'm trying to not forget that I have the frickin'
Flame rod.
Flame rod, yeah.
Yep.
And we cannot attack things in here, but oh, that made ice. Hello. There we go. Nice. Oof. Oh.
Not going well for you, Jay.
No, I think it's going fine. I think it's going great, and this will be the run that we get it. It is kind of interesting that it's like we've just made a Zelda game where every dungeon is a roguelike level, but the overworld is kind of like it's an interesting way to approach a game. Like I think it's cool. Yeah. I don't know if I'm like into the normal amount of into it where I'm having a good time. I'm not like losing my shit over any of it yet, but I'm bopping. I'm grooving.
It's making me think of like on our rubric we don't have a place for mechanics, which is interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would almost do like you know, it's the opening hours of those mechanics. Like fuck. There we go.
Nice.
When you time it fucking right, it does great. Yeah, it's funny that we don't, and like, how are those mechanics introduced to you is almost what I would rate them on, which I think does, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, does that count in table setting? I don't know what we would count that in.
Yeah, it's truly like something we've never considered before because, frankly, every Zelda game kind of plays the same. This is the only one that's different. You know what I mean?
I mean, different Zelda games play. I don't know about that. I think the 2D and 3D.
A little bit, but not in a way that's enough that we
enough.
notate them. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I
the
guess.
Like even Phantom Hourglass or whatever. Like,
oh, that just goes back there. Damn.
It was different, yeah, but it wasn't like.
It's different translations of the same ideas, I guess.
Yeah, whereas this is like just distinctly different.
Which is interesting. We'll talk about that when we get to the CDI games. I have no idea what to expect. Every time we bring those up, it's with a little bit of dread. Wait, what's that do? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a Beamos over there. Okay. I thought somehow that switch was summoning that beam because I didn't see the
I also thought that. You just got fucking jongled.
A little bit. Yeah, that guy just kind of pushes you and smushes you.
Fire Rod, don't forget.
You're so right.
All right.
Love a heart.
Mimic.
Yep, probably. There's probably some regular. It's fine. It's fine, I say, as I take damage immediately. It is a little bit like. I'm still wanting the Zelda thing of finding a thing in the dungeon that'll make the dungeon easier once you find it, and I don't think we're gonna get that in this. You know what I mean? That's
I don't think that's how these are built. Yeah, I think these are not built in that way.
Yeah. Watch someone play. Yeah, I'm catching up with chat here, but it's an interesting difference.
Intriguing little morsel.
Intriguing little morsel. We love intriguing little morsel.
Wow.
All right. Once more into the breach. Let's just fight this enemy room while we're at full health. Okay,
yeah, let's do it. This is the time to do it.
Yeah. Genius mode.
Don't forget neighbor's love.
Thank you, I would never. Oof. Don't worry about it.
Never you say.
Don't worry about it.
Like ever?
Don't worry about it.
Like ever?
You called me out and it fucked me up. This is your fault, Hopkins. This is on you. This is blood on your hands.
I'm glad you were playing this game, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, because it is a little like I am starting to fall into the like, am I having fun or am I just getting frustrated and that's making me worse at the game thing, you know? Which is common in rogue. Like every roguelike I've ever loved, I've had a problem with that I've like had to get over, and once you do, you feel like a genius. You know, like Balatro even hits me with that a little bit currently. And you know, Hades does. Now I'm talking about this more than I'm even focusing on the run.
Sometimes also, you do better when you do that.
Yeah, not today. Not on that one, I wouldn't say.
Yeah. No.
No, not for me. Not in my life.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's it.
I'm gonna do something I should have done a while ago, which is alphabetize our fucking lists.
That's an idea.
Because right now our lists are listed differently, which means I have to go dig up our differences every fucking time. Which is absurd to do. Sort sheet A to Z, short sheet A to Z. Then we'll just go here and we'll go J and we'll go right click. Short sheet A to Z. There we go. Okay.
Whoa!
Look,
I
a
just
shrine.
fell through a portal.
We Love that.
Yeah, all right. Useful, but they often have a tricky side effect that you may not like. Bump into it if you want to take a chance and activate the shrine. Okay. Sure, let's... Shrine of War. Well, I already feel at war. I don't know how to feel more at war than I already do in this game.
Define war, I guess.
What is that? I don't know. I got boots.
Explain thine self to me.
What is fighting? That's a new one to me. Oh shit!
A thing I've never done in my life.
War who? Seraph has fallen into the Balatro hole. Haven't we all?
Yeah, the Balatro hole is better than the Rebirth hole because it sounds better when you say it.
I said it one time in a chat we're in, and one Riley Hopkins will not forgive nor forget.
Balatro hole. You know.
Yeah, I do.
Balatro hole.
Yeah, I do know that. Thank you. Ooh, we got a Torch of Reflection.
Why does our two different lists have different numbers on it? Why are they numbered differently still? What the fuck is happening?
Have any idea, Budsky?
Link's Awakening 9. Okay, Link's Awakening's the same.
You made them.
The Link's Awakening remake is on yours and not on mine, but it's not filled out. Delete row. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Now I can see if Cadence of Hyrule is on here. We don't have it listed.
Alrighty, we'll smack it on there so we can smack our way through.
How are you feeling now? How are you feeling, Mr. Krabs?
I'm
you
feeling
feel it, Mr.
alright.
Krabs?
It's all these boss rooms where it just feels like there's like, it's very easy to get walled off on enemies who sure they all move every other beat, but it like you can't move in a way that is good against them.
I think it's trying to teach you to use the fucking reflect in that, right?
Yeah,
like
probably.
It's just hard to think about or do that.
That also works. Yeah, I use it is still a Zelda game. So that is actually interesting, right? Is like, so Crypt of the Necrodancer, you get a lot of different swords and weapons. You know, when you're moving in a direction, if you're moving towards an enemy, you will attack it. Like your move button becomes an attack button as well as a move button. You get longsword, attacks out in 2 squares. You get broadsword, hits enemies 3 squares across. Whip, diagonal 2 squares. Stuff like that. This wants you to use other items a lot more than that, and that I think is what's catching me up. Is my instinct is to like, oh well, I should be getting, you know, things that allow me to do directionals differently than I did before, and that's just not really how this game works, and that's
not
just
how it wants you to interact with it at all.
Yeah, which is fine. I don't think I fault it for that necessarily, but it is an interesting difference that I'm a little bit struggling to remember.
Yeah, but and like part of me is like, oh well, then you know, should we not like hold it against it because it's like, you know, are we interacting with it? But then also I'm sitting here going like, but this is still the beginning of this game, right?
Yeah.
Like this isn't a DLC. This is its own game.
Yeah.
So therefore, it should like stand on its own merits still, right?
And
like
I'm not hating it. It's
No.
just it's a translation of mechanics in a way that I am figuring out how I like in real time. That's
yeah. You're hitting these reflects now.
Yeah, I hit one of them.
Hey, that's something. I'm giving
That's
you
better than
positive
before.
reinforcement.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Imagine if Shadow the Hedgehog did that.
A lot of things would have been different.
No, he actually did in his own way.
His positive reinforcement was like, you were right to kill that guy.
Killing is good. It rules. There is also this thing of like, it establishes this thing of, you know, you get bonuses for defeating every enemy in an area of the map on the overworld. And it seems like the equivalent to that in here is every entire floor of the dungeon. And the floors are just big enough that I'm like, is that good? Like, is that, I don't know. Do I like that? That seems like
Sword.
a lot. Yeah, sword. I'm trying to kill this wizard. Oh, hey, there he is now.
Got him. Got his dick.
Got his dick. Yeah, huh? Got his dick. Sure did. I wonder if blue chests are always mimics.
Find out.
Oh,
Let's find
I will
out.
in a way. Okay, the torch didn't hurt it. Oh, hey, a map. How do I map? Oh, yeah, I map with... Oh, it's just down there. I see. Oh, I found a freezing spell in the freezing dungeon. How nice.
It's thematic.
It
We
is.
love it.
We love themes. Shrine of Glass has been activated.
Shrine of Glass. Okay, fight off the door. Hold off the door.
In a Shrine of Glass. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to Heart of Glass well enough. I tried. Oh, wait, can you do... I'm going to see if we can do something that you can do in Crypt of the Necrodancer. Yeah, his walls are money!
The bones are their money.
Exactly. All you have to do is ruin a local business. I just bought the same torch we already had. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Okay,
I was gonna
that's
let you
fine.
like, wait, blow up a different chunk of his wall.
Yeah, you're right. Oops. Fuck you, old man. He doesn't even react. He doesn't even care.
'Cause he lives in a house, in a gilded house.
He does. That's true. If you can afford to have a house like this, you don't care about what happens to have to your house like this. We have another 60.
Can you buy that torch?
That's the one that we dropped that we already had?
Oh yeah,
That one? Is that the one you mean?
that's the one I want if it's possible.
Oh, we do have a bomb still. I'm going to see if I can get us enough for a heart piece. How are you enjoying watching this at this point? How is this for you as a viewer?
I like watching it. I am I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm like, oh, like I like the music. I like that it's playing. It's fun to see it coming together. Get that heart piece.
Oh yeah, what am I doing? I ask you one question and my attention goes out the window.
But overall, it is the things I disliked about the game playing it are things I dislike about watching it. You know what I mean?
I do.
Where I'm like, it is too difficult for me. And I'm a little bit of a baby, you know what I mean? Where I see difficult, I have too much hard of a time, and I'm like, no, I don't like that.
No, and I get that, because I mean, so I just recently, last night, finished a Souls-like for the very first time in my life. Co-op. Me and my friend have been playing Salt and Sanctuary, which is a side-scrolling Metroidvania Souls-like. And I've had that with those a lot, where I understand that they're only as difficult as it's a lot of pattern recognition stuff, like this game is, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I can't. Oh, it's one of you can't really kill those in regular Zelda, can you? These guys.
And you bop them with your shield or whatever, right?
Yeah, and we don't got one of those. I bet you we can get one somewhere. But once I got the groove of what difficulty sort of meant in that game and how to circumvent it, I was able to do just fine in it. And that's how I used to be a huge Dead Cells player. I love Dead Cells. Dead Cells rocks. Now this is a guy
Hit that man
who
with the fire thing.
on. Yes.
Hit that motherfucker with that fire stick.
The bones are their floor. Okay. Oh.
Melt it back together?
Yeah.
Now we're out of magic.
Yeah, we are out of magic. That's fine. Oh, God.
That one wasn't the move.
No, I wouldn't say it was. I would say it wasn't. There we go. Okay, we heard it.
Should we do Nehru's Love instead of trying to dodge away when you see the flash?
I don't have the magic for it. I just tried anyway, even though I knew I didn't have the magic for it.
I see. I see.
So we can keep throwing ourselves in this dungeon, or I can just roam around the overworld a little more and we can see like what else is around.
Let's roam around the overworld a little
like
bit. Let's see what it has at its disposal here. And I will edit my ranking ever so slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a funny one, right? Because I'm like, my enjoyment, and this is how I remember feeling about this when it first came out, and again, as a Crypt of the Necrodancer enjoyer, is like, I love the idea of this game, and I love it aesthetically. I think I love those things more than I necessarily love playing it.
Yeah. Which is like a bummer.
Yeah. Oh, a timer chest. We have to defeat all enemies. It's also like, obviously it's a game where you're moving around fighting enemies to the beat. I don't like, you put time trials in the overworld. Do you like time trials in games, Riley?
It depends if I play them fast or not.
That's fair.
If I'm good at them or not.
Mm-hmm. I fucking hate them. I think they're annoying. Like a timer is genuinely just the least interesting kind of challenge in a game to me. Nothing. It just to me, it just doesn't excite me. It doesn't like engage me. Oh, I didn't mean to leave it. So like I see that and I'm like, all right, like what?
Like when it's Kingdom Hearts, I'm trying to fight Marluxia. I don't like timers. When it's a racing game and I'm blowing them out of the water, I feel fucking great.
All right, my brain immediately went, I need to get to the chest in that number of moves, which I knew wasn't right, and so I just did that. Let's try that again. Yeah, no, I hear you. Like, if it's a racing mode in a game that I like, then I'll do it for like a minute. I'll do a time trial, but I'm never gonna 100% that. Like, that's not... I guarantee you that's not what I care about.
Throw a fireball at the mushroom, maybe?
Sure. Why not?
Oh no, you still got it. You still got it. Instead. Hit that last guy with the fireball. From 3!
Yeah, baby! Oh, fuck.
Oh, so you still have to hit it?
Yeah, I still have to get to the chest, yeah. Also, there was a guy in the bush.
Ah, that little fucker.
Fuck this time trial chest.
Fuck you. I'm out.
Torch of Wisdom gives you... And that's the thing, is like, clearly they've put care into the items and stuff, but I just think like a version of Crypt of the Necrodancer that's more focused on my inventory having a bunch of different, like, because again, really, like, what it is in Crypt of the Necrodancer is because so much of your weapon variation is around just the D-pad, just the 4 buttons. There's a lot more thinking on the fly to the beat you're able to do than when I'm having to think about 6 other face buttons and what's mapped to them while also following the beat of a soundtrack.
The complexity has added too much.
Maybe, yeah. Like, I mean, I could also just need to get good. That's also possible.
So this is that like Hi-Fi Rush has like a bunch of buttons you're clicking, but like it allows you to be like, whatever you're gonna click is the right move.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I love the combos in Hi-Fi Rush because there's just enough of them that like the part of my brain that really enjoyed Bayonetta like can click with them. But the rest of my brain that is kind of dumb doesn't, you know, is able to enjoy itself. I'm gonna go back up here. I'm just Jay, kind of exploring now.
I was gonna say, do you think you're gonna live?
I'm gonna live to explore. Ooh. What music is this? This is so familiar.
Down.
Maybe it's not that dun 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 was familiar at least. Oh, it's another one of these ladies. I don't have that kind of money, lady. I keep hitting that thinking it's talk for some reason. Either this game's wired wrong or I'm just wired wrong tonight. Welcome, Fate's Chosen One. I've been expecting you. Would you like me to read your future for 10 rupees? Fucking no. We already know where we gotta go. We're in it. We're just not winning.
I already know the whole deal, lady.
I'm just not a good enough gamer. It's a funky little swamp.
Gun.
There we go. Yeah, it's also one of those games that I'm playing it and I'm like, is this fun to watch? Is anyone enjoying this?
It is fun to watch. It is. The enjoyment is happening, but I think that our notes here are like valid. You know what I mean? I think that there's something that we are really getting to the core of here.
Yeah.
That
I do
is
want to say
true.
I really like this track. That was really cool. Oh, can't hit you from the front at all. Put you over here. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's a Deku. It's one of our favorite guys.
One of our little homies.
Can I just set you on fire because you're a plant? You'd think I'd be able to, but I guess not.
Some Zelda game, unrealistic.
Unrealistic. Actually, in real life, fire can be used to burn various things. Alright, let me fucking reflect a beam back at him. Oops, there we go. Did not
Get
do
nutted.
That. Oh, that didn't work either.
Because he's got to be up still.
I guess.
So you got to be far enough back. Or just tank one.
Yeah, just tank one. If I've shown you any skill in the last hour and a half, it's my ability to just tank one.
Jay, do you want me to start talking through my rating for this game?
Riley, I think we're at the point where I would love to hear your rankings for this game.
So I think music, I'm giving it a 4. I really, really love the music. I wish there was a little bit more variation, but it is a bop. It does got me moving in a very real way. Table setting, I think it's like a 2. It does table setting. It does a little bit of stuff, and it goes like, "Hi, this is Cadence. Cadence is here. Cadence wakes up Zelda. All right, Zelda, everything is moving in motion now." Maybe it's even a 3. To be honest with myself, I think it's a 3. Link design. I have not seen Link.
I think he's a very standard Link, just in like this art style.
Yeah, this art style I like. I think I would give it a 3.
Yeah.
Zelda autonomy 5. You're playing as Zelda right now.
And where else can you say that?
And where else can you say these things other than Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah, exactly.
Bad guy introduction 2. He's
saw him.
Yeah, okay. He did a thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Vibes 3. I like the vibes that this game puts off. Bosses 1.
Yeah, I wish we had seen a boss, because the bosses in this are very fun.
Didn't we see that ice fucker?
That wasn't a boss. So the bosses are like, one of them is Goma Raka, and it's Goma with maracas. And they're all like that, where they're all like Zelda enemies Zelda bosses with like musical stuff added to them.
That's tight.
Which I do love a lot.
I do have also on here the set variables, which is wake up in bed 1, Link has a clue 0, see non-Hylians 1, holy shit 0, known characters 1, unique baddie 1.
That sounds right to me.
And all these things together, their powers combined, bring me to a total score of 25, which is honestly pretty mid. That can't be fucking true. It's above Link's Awakening. Is that right?
What were you? Run me through your Link's Awakening numbers real quick.
It's the same as Wind Waker.
We haven't done Wind Waker. What are you talking about?
Wait, you're right. We haven't done Waker. What do I have tagged as Wind Waker?
I have no idea.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. 54 is this score. What is it? This is B24. Whoa. So hold on. I gotta do what's in G24 of our little street sheets here. Twilight Princess. Almost even more offensive to me.
That it's above Twilight Princess? Yeah, that's
fucked up. It's the
up.
same ranking that I gave Twilight Princess.
That's offensive to me. That's the same ranking you gave Twilight Princess, for sure. I can't get up to this guy. There's nothing I can climb on. That's fine. He can hang out. I don't really care about getting whatever's here. There's not a chest here anyway. Yeah, So I'll be honest. This is, of the episodes I've been playing of Historia Homies, we're not even at the 2-hour mark, and this is like the most kind of tired of the game I have felt of any of the ones we've played.
Interesting.
So I am going to, do you have a "this is what I predict I'll feel about this game" spreadsheet you're looking at? That's interesting, Niels. Riley, do you have a secret second spreadsheet?
I do not have a secret second spreadsheet. No.
You did. I am
just need to go through it. I need to set up these formulas differently because they should have been a VLOOKUP originally. It just would have made everything fucking easier. And so now I'm just doing that. Ignore me. Nothing important is happening here.
I'm going to go ahead and transition the screen over to what should be the sheet. Right now, it's just a bigger Riley face, and I knew it was going to be. I just wanted everyone to see this for a second, because I thought it was funny. Look at that.
The mustache is back to
fade.
play.
The mustache is great. Fade. I love it. All right.
Thank you. I love my mustache.
Riley, I'm replacing you with a spreadsheet now. But you love spreadsheets, Riley. You should be fine with this.
You're right. I do.
So so I'm just showing the audience your own scores here for a second. There's that 4, 3, 3, 5, 2, 3, 1, 21.
Hey, chat, how many letters into the alphabet is Q?
17. I know this because my name is Jay, and a good friend of mine used to call me 10th letter of the alphabet as a funny joke.
Hey, they're right.
Listen, they're right.
It's really funny.
Shout out to my best friend of yore, Ruby, for really just having me on lock for that one. Let me find Cadence of Hyrule on here. There we are. Yeah, so music, I'm going to go 5. I do love the music in this. I think it sounds fucking rip shit great. I do feel like I give out very high ratings for music easily. I'm looking at Zelda 2.
Well, that's because it's all Zelda music.
I know. but I do really think like if I really like the way this soundtrack melds different songs together into tracks that sound cohesive and good. Like which is a very Zelda thing, right? Like it is a thing that tracks in newer Zelda games still do. I don't know. Table setting, I almost want to be like a fucking 1. Like no, I'll do a 2.
That's what I was saying. It did something. It did an opening cinematic. It did.
It did an opening cinematic. It did Cadence from Crypt of the Necrodancer is here. I think that's cute. I think her giving you the loot is cute. I almost wish they did a little more with the world of Crypt of the Necrodancer colliding with the world of Zelda for this game. Like, I wish there was a little more to that. Maybe there is later on, but I wish from the offset there was a little more to that.
I really gave this the same higher score than Link's Awakening. I'm fucked up about that.
I mean, it's because Zelda's
Zelda's
not
doing
in
something.
That. Zelda's not
it has
in
a bad
Link's
guy
Awakening.
introduction. It did a little bit for table setting.
Yeah.
God.
My table setting's a 2. My Link design. Let me hold on a minute. Cadence of Hyrule Link. I'm just calling up the Google image search results on stream.
Yep.
He's fine. Like, that's what Link looks like. It's really just, that's a Link right there.
That's him.
He's got a little bit of the Oracle games and Link Between Worlds big hair swoosh in front, which I like, but not enough of one, really. I don't really feel anything about this Link. I'm giving him a 2.
Yeah, maybe I rated him too high too.
No,
whatever. I know, but I'm just I think more so now. I'm just trying to course correct a little bit from Link's Awakening, a game I really liked.
Again, it's the opening hours. This is not the entire game we're ranking.
I know.
I need you to remember.
But we left Link's Awakening going, this kind of rips. This is really fun, and we left this going in the same way that Zelda 1. Where we're like, should we end the stream?
Yeah. No, I hear you. Bad guy introduction's a 2. I'm giving it a 2 because he does people are talking about him. He's there. I like that he kind of looks like Vaati. Vibes are a 4, I think. Well, yeah, vibes are a 4. Because I want to say vibes are a 5, but if I'm being honest, I don't I really like the vibes, but not enough for me to be super excited to get more of them. And that's what a 5 for vibes is to me. And yeah, but we've talked about this before. If we like know more about bosses than what we see, it doesn't count in this, right?
We've allowed it. We've allowed it before. We've allowed our future thoughts to affect.
I'm giving bosses a 2. They're still in this game, which I don't enjoy playing as much as I wish I did, but they are fun, like, twists on existing Zelda bosses, and I think that deserves its own extra point. So I'm giving it that. So it's a 22 base. Wakes up in a bed, sees non-Hylians, known characters, unique baddie. So I am a 26 for this game.
I've reduced my score down 2, so I'm at a 23 now, which means that you have rated this game the same as Triforce Heroes, higher than Phantom Hourglass, higher than Link's Awakening. Together, this game is a score of 49. This is the first time I felt failed by our rubric.
Yeah.
It's over Link's Awakening. It's just under Phantom Hourglass. And if I hadn't edited my scores, it would have been over Phantom Hourglass as well. And maybe even Twilight Princess. And that's just not correct.
Yeah. I for the first time, I feel that things have been in some way disrupted. I think you're right. I'm like...
The rubric is right. Like, the rubric is to take us out of the picture here.
Yeah. Do I actually care about the table setting in this game? Because, like, I do think it's fun cadences there.
If anything, I feel like I undersold Link's Awakening's table setting. Because, like, it has that little intro cinematic where, like, yeah, you're on a boat, you crash the boat, you wake up on a beach.
The Link's Awakening table setting knows how to do what it needs to with very little. I'm going to tell you this.
I'll up it by 1.
Do whatever you want. I'm going to go... I'll come back to the total screen. Or no, I'll come to the total screen right now. So here's... Cadence of Hyrule's logo is out of order there, I think. But here's where we are.
No, it's not.
It's in order?
Oh, you're right. No, it is above... It is above Link's Awakening.
Break your own heart.
It feels so bad. It doesn't feel right.
I still,
the system's broken.
I feel like we're coming down hard on this game that we're playing now, but I also, here's what I'll say. We played the Switch remake of Link's Awakening. I think if we want to take a second stab at Link's Awakening at some point, we could add, like, the original Game Boy version to the wheel.
No, I think, because looking at our numbers, I think we're right. I think this is just the rubric is judging on specific things. And those things this game does well. But we just don't have a mechanics. We don't have a did we have fun.
I mean,
we removed that, right?
Yeah.
We've removed that element from the deal.
Which maybe was a mistake. Maybe that was actually no, it wasn't a mistake, because if we had added that, you would have been nudging Triforce Heroes up above Link to the fucking Past when we did that episode.
And so I truly think that, like, this is the right math. Yeah. It's just, it sucks right now. It doesn't feel good.
Because if we're really breaking into that, I think it's weird that A Link to the Past is our number 1. If I really stop to think of it,
it truly is. But it's like, I trust the numbers.
In my head, Oracle of Ages and Majora's Mask and Breath of the Wild should all be above Link to the Past for their opening hours. Like, but that is how we've been tabulating it. That is how we've been cataloging it.
Yeah, it's now all these numbers are out of order. I have to, like, rearrange them. Something happened here.
Oh, my God.
God, it is very, very silly. But we make a rubric because we want to know what the numbers say our ideas are, and like, be them correct or be them not.
Yep. Awful World Kid, to your question, this is rating how successful the opening hours of the game are. That's really, like, we are playing the first couple hours of this game. How well does the intro to this game work for this game? And I do think there's a case to be made for adding fun factor back in. I also think we're fucking 13 games into this series and we can't do that at this point.
Well, here's how I would. Is I would go onto the modifiers and I'd add a times 0.25 multiplier for fun.
Here's what I propose about that, and this might be something that would require us to reach too far back into our own memories. What if the day comes that we finish all the games on the wheel? then we do a stream where we go through and add that number for every game. I don't know if that's interesting, but maybe it is as its own stream.
It's very funny.
It probably isn't, but we might be satisfied by it. And isn't that what we're here to do, is just satisfy ourselves?
I just want to see, like, if I was to go 0.25, like what difference does that make? Like, if I times the multipliers by 0.25, like, and that's the fun.
Where are you?
Am I just timing the multipliers, or am I timing the sum? I'm just testing it on the Rhythm page to see like what difference does it make if, like, Breath of the Wild like goes from being, I don't even know if this is fun for me. It adds 7 points. That's too many points, even at 0.25. Like, that is too many points. Like, I think we have to set it. We have to just believe in the numbers to tell us what our eyes are too dull to see.
I do agree with that. I also really actually like what Nine of Neils just suggested. Here's what you can do. After you're done, add a certain amount of points to any game you look at and go, yeah, I'd replay that. I kind of like that, because that is another way to reflect on how much we enjoyed playing them. Because, like, I think we felt really good about how Link's Awakening got scored when we did that episode, but now we're thinking back on it and we're like, yeah, I'd love to go to Koholint Island again. I would any day of the week. Like, I kind of feel like there might be something to that. Maybe we like have a stream where we go back and do that. Maybe that's
1 to 5 replayability.
yeah.
And that just tacks on and we see what happens. Like, that gives Link's Awakening the chance to, like, climb above, and in a way that, like, and, like, I think there's a world in which we have to, like, white out the results column if we do that. You know what I mean? We can't see what that is. We just have to go through in our hearts and in our minds and do it without seeing how it's going to fully affect other things.
Because if we see it, then we'll stop doing it.
Yeah, well, so if we see it, then we'll be moving things up and down the list like we believe, you know, and that's not what we're here to do.
Yeah. I think we should keep going with the rubric for now, but keep that idea in mind for, like, when this reaches its end, or if we, like, have a game that we really don't want to play for more than, like, an hour. Like, if we're like, man, I can't fucking do this intro of Skyward Sword. I think Skyward Sword will go fine, because that's...
Skyward Sword will be fine. Yeah. Like, the Legend of Zelda might be the only one on here that will elicit that reaction from us.
CDI games.
I'm interested.
Not forget we have the CDI games coming our way.
I think those will at least be goofy.
Yeah, I do too. They'll at least be interesting. Also, never mind, I'll float that to you off stream. I just had an idea that we should not commit to on stream. Riley, do you want to spin a fucking wheel?
I do want to spin a fucking wheel. Can you bring that bad boy up?
I have it up. Here we are.
Look at it there.
Yeah, here it is right now. Let's find out what we're going to disrupt our own rubric with next week. Riley Hopkins, are you ready to play?
Spin that wheel!
Riley, it's time to go to a lovely place. It's time to go to a place that the people love. Are you ready to play the Ocarina of Time? Are you ready to see Saria and Milan?
I am so excited to see my first, like, video game love again.
I'm really excited to talk about Ocarina of Time with you.
It's blast. It's gonna be so fucking good. We almost made it out of an episode without mentioning Hello Hyrule, but we just did a wonderful season on this.
Oh, they did. One that reminded me how much I do love that game. We'll talk about it when we get there. I can't get into it right now. I love that game now. I was so fucking annoying about it for my entire, like, teenage years, and we're gonna talk about it. Seraph, least favorite, but for no good reason. Listen, we'll talk about it next week, or or whenever we do this next. Hopefully next week.
Your least favorite out of all of them?
That is insane to me a little bit, but you know
that I cannot believe.
I was also, like,
if we look at this list, my expectation. Do you want to do a thing where we guess where they're going to land?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Let me pop over.
I bet Ocarina of Time ends above Triforce Heroes, but below Majora's Mask.
I see. So somewhere in the realm of Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. I can see that.
Somewhere in this range.
I think it is going to be really close, but is going to barely eke out above Majora's Mask.
Interesting.
I think there's just a solid chance that the opening of that game is so fucking charming, and there's a chance that the whimsy and charm of it gets a lot of points from us very early in ways that manifest in the rubric.
I'm going to hear the again, and I'm going to be like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I understand disliking something out of spite.
Yes.
Like I spite burns clean. Like, I get it. I will never tell you to like something.
That's where I used to be with it. That is, like, we'll talk about it, but that is how I felt about Ocarina of Time until the 3DS port came out, and I played that and admitted to my best friend Ruby that their favorite game of all time is a pretty good video game.
Yep, that's me with Final Fantasy VII right now, where I was
Sure.
like, I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And I'm like, did you know, actually?
It turns out the materia system's very interesting, you see.
They kind of went off.
Yeah, that's how I was. I played 7 Remake, 9, and 10 during deep COVID, and was just like, oh, the ATV system. Why have I never heard of this before? Riley,
Well,
thank
Jay,
you for joining me so we could be homies once again tonight.
I was so glad we finally got this out of the way, even though I have complicated feelings about where it's landed. I trust in our process. I believe in our work here.
It took us a month. It's
been a month. It's been a month. I was just gonna say, I think it's time to close the book on Cadence of Hyrule.
Hey, let's close the book. Y'all know, listen to Riley Hopkins and their amazing friends. Y'all know this shit. I just have to plug it every time. The book is closed. Next time we'll see you in a beautiful Hyrule field. And good night.
Everyone bring a unique pronunciation of a character.
Or the correct pronunciations.